we're going to get into the VHSs that I got. The first one here stars Whoopi Goldberg, and it is The Associate. This is one that I actually have never seen. It says, behind every great man is a woman, wishing he'd get the hell out of her way. And I've seen most of Whoopi Goldberg's stuff. And I am a fan of her movies. I'm not really a fan of what she does nowadays on The View. I kind of think she hollers over everybody, and she doesn't want to take anybody's opinion for anything. When her in the movies, though, she's awesome. But that's the first one. Next, we have Real Men with James Belushi and John Ritter. May he rest in peace. This is an old CBS Fox VHS. I love these with the CBS Fox logo on the sides, and they all have the same kind of, black or even gray tint on the back or on the side there. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this one too. Directed by Dennis Feldman. But I'm a fan of both these guys, John Ritter and James Belushi. Yeah, it's a really nice find, especially for 10 cents. Next one, I really like this film with Wesley Snipes and Dennis Hopper. You have Boiling Point. I think I like this movie a little bit better than Passenger 57, which also has Wesley Snipes. But this is definitely a good one here. It's also got Viggo Mortensen in it. It's been a while since I've seen this one. Wesley Snipes did some awesome action films. He's been in a lot of stuff besides Blade, which he's well known for. He was in Money Train, White Men Can't Jump. Just in a lot of stuff. Next up, we got Charles Bronson in Death Wish 5, The Face of Death. I was actually kind of shocked I found this in the Salvation Army. Death Wish films. So now I have Death Wish 1 and 5 with Charles Bronson. Next up, we have a John Candy film. John Candy is Delirious by MGM UA Home Video. I really like that cover there. Not based on a true story. I like how it says that. You got Emma Sams, Raymond Burr. What are those John Candy films that kind of flies under the radar, so to say? The last one is a movie that I just remember liking a lot back in the day. And I believe it was 1989. Little Monsters. Now, I used to rent this all the time on VHS, and here it is right here. Fred Savage and Howie Mandel. And Fred Savage, the wizard, he was in the Wonder Years, which was one of my favorite shows of all time. I love the Wonder Years, and Fred said, I'm a big fan of him. But this also has Ben Savage in it, Frank Whaley. But I just remember Howie Mandel was very good at voices. I remember the first time I got familiar with Howie Mandel was the show Bobby's World. And I used to watch that every single morning before school, Bobby's World. And it's funny because, people called me Bobby because my name's Rob, but when I was younger, people called me Bobby. And Bobby's World I always kind of felt like I had a connection with it because, Bobby would always do these kind of things and daydream and stuff. Well, anyway, Howie Mandel did the voice to Bobby. And I think he did the voice to some of the other characters too. Maybe all of them. I don't remember if it was all of them. But yeah, Howie Mandel he's very talented. But yeah, this movie is definitely nostalgic, so to say. I was going to put this in my nostalgic movies that I like videos. If you haven't seen those, definitely check them out. I did a two-parter, picking out some movies that were nostalgic to me. This would definitely be one. Anyway, that is the last thing that I picked up today. Let me know what you think of some of these titles. Like I said, I rarely buy movies full price. Unless it's something that I really, really want, or something that's come out and like it's very, very popular and I need to get it now. Which, like I said, that's rare. But other than that, I'll wait till they go down in price and I'll get some damn good deals. You know, sometimes I'll get like 3 movies for one price, or even 4 movies for one price, or like, you know, a couple for, you know, $3 or something like that. I mean, there are some really good deals. If you guys want to go look for some deals, definitely check out your local Family Video. If you have a Salvation Army and if you have a Goodwill, those are the places to check out. I'm telling you, you can find some real good stuff there, some out-of-print stuff. The deals are just amazing. So that's how I am able to get a lot of stuff there, you know, because I have all that in my town. So anyway, thanks for watching this. I'll be back with more of these. I'm trying to do maybe one of these every week, depending on how much I get, because there could be some times where I don't get anything hardly, and that'll be kind of a stupid video to make. So I'm gonna try to do a Blu-ray DVD update every single week. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.